Oh, look at this. It's one of the old-timers from the other games.
There you are, at last. Found your way to the big arena of Mora Sul after all.
Angar, how did you get here?
Well, I went up to the coast, and there I was. Went through a couple of fights here in the arena, and before I knew it, I was champion of Mora Sul. Too bad you didn't see me fight against Orknarok.
We can actually get a reenactment of the fight. Verbal speech only. We don't get to see the visuals.
Tell me about your fight with Orknarok.
Well, listen then. First we exchange a few blows, testing each other out. Then he hits me with some heavy blows, and I try to block. And I'm going down, then he twirls his axe like it's light as a feather. I stagger back to my feet, knock it aside with a parry, spin around and slug him a good one. That was it. And then they declared me champion.
Wow, it's just as fast as any other match we've been to, huh?
Sure, why not?
Being champion of Mora Sul is quite a big deal around here, isn't it?
I guess so. These idiots were never in the mining colony. Compared to our battles with the guards back then, these arena fights are really a joke. The only interesting part is the prize for the champion. The Moonblade. An awesome weapon.
Tell me if I'm wrong, dear fans of Gothic series, but isn't he actually referencing the fact that the other two Gothic games had very shitty control schemes? No, really, compare the other control schemes with Gothic 3, and you will notice that Gothic 3 is more streamlined and made for newer players. Like, it's easier to do shit around here. In the older games, it's a fucking mess. Not nearly as bad as Battlecruiser Millennium, but it's still quite messy. Tell me if I'm wrong. I really want to know, actually. I'm not making a joke here.
Looks like you haven't quite retired yet.
You're right. I'm still working on my pension fund. But as long as the war between the gods remains undecided, I may not find any peace either, I'm afraid. I'm glad that at least we managed to get off that cursed island of Carinus.
You're still really into weapons, aren't you?
I can show you a few more things.
Would you...
Nothing that we can see here. Oh, there's Orc.
I'm not here to chat. I'm here to fight. If you're looking for a challenge, I'm your man. Go to Felipe and tell him you want to fight.
But he's not here to talk. He's one of the regular fighters.
Well, boy, do you want to fight in the arena? Then you'll have to get past me. I am your first opponent.
That probably means the others are all stronger than you.
You know, I used to be really good. Today, I'm ready for the scrap heap. But for you, I'll show you what I've still got. Go to Felipe and tell him you want to fight.
Why do they call you a paladin?
I was a simple soldier in the king's army and fought in the war against the orcs. The Hashishin attacked us and dragged me off. Then I had two options, the arena or breaking rocks. An easy choice. Well, and then they gave me this title to attract spectators.
It worked.
Sure did. I was wondering why he was called that.
You are one of the nomads.
So I am, from Kaor's clan. Someday, my brothers will come and free me.
Do you think it is wise to say that aloud?
The Hashishin do not believe we can ever make it.
And you?
I am ready to die for my freedom. That's all that counts for me.
Angar, are you feeling alright there?
You are fighting in the arena?
Right. If you want to fight me, go talk to Philippe.
We're all gonna say the same thing. Because Felipe, or Philippe if you wanna go with that name, he's the one that arranges the fights. So it only makes sense to go talk with him. Oh, lovely. A nice little shrine to pray to your favorite evil god of evil. But I'm not gonna do that.
What's wrong? Are you lost?
Do I look like it?
In a way, yes. You're peering into every corner as though you've lost something. Or you're looking for an opportunity to bag something here in the city, right?
Ho ho.
And if that were so?
In that case, I might be able to help you. What's up?
Nonsense. I'm looking for work.
Well, I might have something for someone like you.
All right. What do you have to offer?
The most influential merchants in the entire desert live in this damn city, and their great wealth matches their position. If you help me to lighten their burden somewhat, I could teach you how to really line your pockets.
All right. I'll help you. What exactly am I supposed to steal?
A while ago, this quack came to Mora Sul. He told the merchants here stories of a great, evil demon. It always comes by night and steals the souls of unbelievers. Naturally, there is a remedy. The Soul Chalice. It would protect its owner from the demon. 5 of the merchants here paid a fortune to obtain the Soul Chalice. Since then, every one of them has had one standing next to his pillow. Bring me the 5 Soul Chalices. The fools will also pay a second time when they noticed that the things are gone.
Who exactly has a soul chalice?
Fezul bought one, and Ilya as well. That I know. For the others, I am not quite so sure. Just take a look beside their beds. And don't get any ideas about selling them the items yourself. That requires a bit more sales talent, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, sure.
And everyone's just looking at us, talking about how we're gonna get robbed. Good job, Ramon. Good job. But yeah, we're gonna need to steal some soul chalices. Those are the things that are sitting next to some people's beds. You could try snatching them up at night, or you could just sneak into some of the houses, or in my case just walk into the house and take them. Some of the soul chalices are pretty easy to nick because nobody ever goes to the places, and they are quite far away from prying eyes. However, you have to make sure that you're careful, as always. If somebody accidentally catches you stealing that shit, you're busted, and you're probably gonna need to run out of the city forever.
I don't know you. Are you from up north?
You could say so.
Seeking to make a profit too? Sure. What else?
What are you doing here?
I sell. I buy. What would you like to hear? I'm an artifact trader. And as long as things don't go wrong all the time, I'm pleased enough with my humble existence.
What's going wrong for you?
The slaves at the temple stole the artifacts from the orcs and sold them here in town. Every single trader here in Mora Sul made a profit. But ever since they caught Yusuf the slave, business has all but come to an end.
Tell me more about that artifact thief, Yusuf.
He was the best thief among the slaves. He even stole the keys to the temple of Mora Sul and sold them in town. Those are the most valuable items that the orcs have dug up out there so far.
But they're only keys.
That's right. But the orcs want to get inside the temple. That's why they would pay any price to get their hands on those keys.
Makes sense.
Keep that in mind.
I will help you get your business going once more.
I want the slaves to work for me again.
Sure. You want them to pilfer artifacts for you.
Go to the temple and talk to the fat man. He's supervising the slaves there. Persuade him. I don't care how you do it, as long as business goes on.
Just don't kill him, okay?
Where is this slave Yusuf now?
He fled to the desert. Last I saw him, he ran northeast from Mora Sul.
I get the picture.
Any hints you can get from these people will help you finding Yusuf. However, I will be using the all-time proven and patented method of just teleporting next to him and taking a screenshot of his exact location so that you wouldn't have to worry about it. Now, you saw me buy something very special, a stone tablet. It doesn't cost a lot, but as you can see, if I read this, I actually learned some ancient knowledge, and I spent some time power leveling again. Not too much though. I've mostly spent my points on
I'll think about it.
endurance. Oh, what am I kidding? I cheated that too. Really, you shouldn't care about that kind of a thing. Endurance doesn't help me a lot. It's only there to make my journeys a lot more bearable, cause it's really fucking annoying and I have to stop every 2 seconds just to drink an endurance potion. I just want to make some progress. If I didn't lose that footage before, I wouldn't have done this, to tell you the truth. I'm only doing this because I lost so much valuable time and I want to make up for it.
Greetings, Keeper of 1,000 coins. You appear to be looking for something. Are you a raider of the lost temple keys of Mora Sul? Or is it a fate other than mere hunger for profit that leads you to our hot country, my pale friend?
You're pretty pale too, but yes, I am a master of 1,000 coins. Or is it the keeper? Whatever.
Tell me about the temple keys of Mora Sul.
Oh, yes, I don't mind if I do. I happen to have one here in my possession. Perhaps we could make a deal.
You're a merchant?
Very perceptive of you. I trade in artifacts, like so many people of my kind in this country. Would you perhaps be interested in my goods?
What do you want for your temple key?
You know, I purchased this for a reason. There's something in the temple that I would like to have.
What?
An old vase. It is covered with ancient writing. I propose this deal. I give you the key, and you bring me the vase. How about it?
I will get the vase from the temple for you.
Great. Remember, it is completely covered with writing. And if you don't deliver the vase, a bounty hunter will deliver your head to me. Here's the key. And don't be too long.
I am looking for the amulet of sorcery.
You've come in vain, then, I'm afraid. I have no such amulet.
Really? Why don't you take another look? It is very old.
Oh, right. One of the old amulets. Yes, I have that. Tell me, why do you want it?
I want to increase my magic abilities. With this amulet, I will gain more mana and can cast improved spells.
Oh, fine. I will tell you my price.
Let's trade.
I trick-a-riddled your ass. Let's get some more lockpicks. There's never too many fucking lockpicks. Let me read this tablet. Oh yeah, that is very good knowledge. I am now Floatman. I am Slideman. Are you afraid of my magical capabilities? You should be. I can float with a stone tablet in my hand. Oh, never mind. He put it away. Sadly, let's check out Ilya's hut. Oh, hello there. That makes 2 of the chalices. There's about 5 of them, I believe. Maybe not so many. But it doesn't matter. Let's keep walking around. There are still things left to be done. How do you sleep on that bed, I wonder? I would love to sleep on that thing. Looks very comfy. Fucking slaves. What's in this little hut? Oh, I guess it's just a little warehouse or something.
Hey, you! Are you looking for the temple keys too?
Excuse me?
There's only one topic in this wretched town. The artifact keys to the Temple of Mora Sul.
Really?
The fellow in my pub asks a lot of questions about the temple. I think he knows something. Maybe you should talk to him. What are you buying? Or are you broke already?
What do you mean?
Nothing's cheap at Mora Sul. If you have no gold, you're soon down on your luck here.
Ah, so the shit is expensive here. Well, I didn't really feel it. You know, I have like nearly 1,000,000 gold coins in my back pocket. It's kinda heavy there.
You don't look like a Hashishin.
That's probably because I come from Myrtana.
How can I make some gold here?
You could try to make some bargains with the merchants, but I think you'd be better off in the arena. Hey, maybe I should bet on you. Let's see, I think I could risk a few coins.
Anything else?
Well, if you need some gold really badly, I could lend you some.
Could you? How much?
Let's say 1,000 for you, but then I want 400 extra back.
You can borrow some money from this guy. He's the only one that you can borrow from. And it's kind of funny. I thought here in Valorant you would be able to do it more often. Oh, by the way, this is kind of like an inn. Looks completely different than the inns that we've seen. Well, inns and taverns, I mean, that we've seen in Mertana. Quite interesting, huh?
Interested in a little business?
What do you have to offer?
Oh, I see I caught your attention. I can tell you how to get your hands on one of the temple keys of Mora Sul.
And?
Well, this will cost you a little.
How much?
500 gold coins.
What's a mercenary doing in Mora Sul?
Business. What else? You're here to get on the gravy train too, aren't you?
Where's the temple key?
Have you got the gold?
Yes, here.
Fine. Now, the temple key is outside of town. Desert raiders got their hands on it. They took it during a raid, and are now looking for a buyer.
Do you know where those raiders are?
Yes. I can lead you there if you want.
Lead me to the desert raiders.
I will. Follow me.
You know, now I remember exactly what the hell happened with those raiders. You know the guys that you caught out there? Yeah, those raiders. Those two very peaceful raiders that I mercilessly murdered for no good reason. They are buddies with Kirk, and he is a bitch. He will try to lure you out of town so that he could try and kill you and take your shit. I know how to deal with this guy. Let's walk outside of town. Since our nameless hero, also known as the Dude of course, is quite the bastard himself, he knows how to deal with this shit.
You hit me!
Yes, I did hit you. And now he died. Not like it matters. He has his own key. Thanks for the money, sucker! And I didn't even have to go all the way back. I love it. Of course, this might be dangerous. Some of the guards might try to talk with you. Because, well, this does raise some suspicion after all. I mean, somebody just went fucking missing. You know, he died. Don't you think that's a little, suspicious? Yeah, whatever. If nobody asks you a question, you should be fine. Otherwise, be careful. Let's look around. Okay. Nobody's looking. Yoink. Ismail's not gonna miss that thing anyway. So we got nearly everything. All we're missing now is a quest from... Oh.
Someone is killing our people! Do you know anything about that?
No.
We're watching you.
Now it's time to be careful. They know what's up. And if you get on their nerves again, well, they won't hesitate to try and knock your ass around. In fact, if they catch you murdering people, they will consider you a threat to the city and won't let you back in ever again. Which is bad. We do not want that to happen. Alright. It's a little easier now to sneak into places. However, this is the wrong tent. That fighter is not looking. For the most part. I will be right back actually. I need to do a little bit of stealthing and I'm pretty certain that I will fuck this up a few times. So I'm gonna make a quick save. And now I make a cut. Welcome back. I got the shit. I got all of the soul chalices successfully without getting caught. Now, how about we find a free bed and get ourselves some rest till the morning. I think this tent belongs to somebody, but it doesn't matter. I'll sleep long enough for him to just forget about it.